I am seeing a lot of misconceptions about the STBL price dump. People are telling me it crashed. People are telling me the project is a scam. People are telling me to stay away from STBL. But was this really a crash? Did someone rock? Was there foul play? Or was this just normal price action for a coin that has perps trading at the ready from the start? I think this is a very important video. This is one of the most important videos I've made until now. Because this video will show you when to buy a coin and to not FOMO in or out. I am not a certified financial advisor. Anything I say is for entertainment purposes only. The first thing you need to know, and I think you already know this, is that at the day of the launch, at the TGE, the token generation event, the coin will pump. This always happens. For some tokens, it will take days of pumping. Other tokens will just have half an hour of pumping. You don't know in advance. Well, you can know a little bit if you look at the history of tokens. On that day, you have to take several things into account. Is it on perps already? Can you go long or short on it? Do investors have vested tokens or are they free to dump on you? These things you can of course just figure out. You can ask Hustle for them, mostly he knows, or you can go to Dropstep or cryptorank.io. But okay, this is not what this video is about. This video is about teaching you why I think, or not only why I think, but why it's completely normal that STBL went down. This video is about STBL. People on X are saying STBL rocked, STBL is a scam. Well, they didn't look at the fundamentals. They don't know what the project is, obviously, because this is big. This has big partners. This has great fundamentals. This will go to the top, I think. These people that are calling it a scam, calling it a rock, I think they bought in the hype and then the token went down. Why did it go down? And at first, why did it go up? Let's have a look at the chart and I'll teach you. This chart very obviously goes up and then down. Great technical analysis. But let's dive in a little deeper. So the first pump is from the 16th till the 18th of September. And then it cools down a bit for just one day, pumps again, cools down a bit, pumps again. Third pump. This is what you see in a lot of charts. After the third pump, mostly a chart goes down a little bit. But why did it pump and why did it pump so heavily? Well, at TGE, like I said, we go up regardless. We always do this and we could go down after an hour or after days. This kept pumping. So why did it pump so many days and so hard and then come down again? And I'm going to show you what actually happened and that it's quite normal and that it's good to know this so you can anticipate this in the future. And I'm also going to show you other projects that you also love that did the exact same thing. This is normal price action. Because on X, there's a lot of conspiracy theories about the team dumping tokens. I can tell you they didn't. They showed us even. About market makers effing us over. Well, okay, they're market makers. But in this instance, I didn't see anything strange. I looked at Auros, which is the market maker that STBL hired for their spot tokens. And I looked at Wintermute, which is the market maker Binance hired for the perpetuals part of it. And that's where I want to start, the perpetuals part. STBL was launched at Binance Perpetuals at the same moment as Binance Spot. This means that a lot of speculators will be in from the start. And speculators are not long-time holders. They just want to make money. STBL pumped hard in the first days because of perpetual traders. When a ton of people open longs, market makers hedge by buying spot. When you open a long, the market maker is automatically short against your position. To hedge that bet, they also buy spot. So they won't lose money on this bet. Because they don't make money by liquidating you. They make money from fees, arbitrage, and a lot of other things. Maybe I'll make a video about that another day. So the thing is, you open a long, market maker buys spot, buying pressure pushes the price up fast. And remember, the token has just launched. It's new, it's shiny, it's on Binance, everybody can buy it. Everybody's interested in it. Reeve, the old founder of Tether, is in the project. I mean, come on, yeah? Buying pressure. You see, this one day, the 19th, we are resting. Or not really resting, because you see a spike down and a spike up. On that day, we were actually discovering, are we going down or are we going up? A lot of people are selling on that day because, look, we are at 22 cents. We started at 2 cents. They bought perpetual. Maybe they did at 10x. They have a 100x here. Why not sell? But other people were buying into the hype. So enough people were buying into the hype to have us go up. So the next day we shot up again to even a little spike, 47 cents. Same thing happens. People are selling. We go down a bit, but people are hyped so much. These are the great green candles they were waiting for. So they buy. Yeah, they buy and we go up again. Third candle, even all the way up to 61 cents. But what happens when a lot of people close their longs? They are actually selling their position. So there's selling pressure. We go down a bit. And because we are going down, other longs that were open too late are getting liquidated. Other traders that went up all the way are now shorting because they know how this works. They know we had the third candle. We are going down now. We're going to short. And what happens when they short? What does the market maker do? The market maker also sells their tokens. Remember, when we went long, they bought tokens to hedge. When we go down, they sell tokens to hedge, because if we go short, they automatically go long. And these market makers, they don't want to lose money. They don't want to bet against you. They are making money from arbitrage, high volume, bid-ask spread, and a lot of other things. They don't need to liquidate you. Well, of course, there's some very naughty market makers and there's some things going on, some things that are shady sometimes. But in this instance, I couldn't find any. This was just normal price action. So selling pressure occurs, yeah? And the more selling pressure there is, the more longs are getting liquidated. So we cascade down, and we cascade down hard. Normally, I would have thought maybe we'd stop at 25 cents, 30 cents, because this is such a great project. But, of course, we went down a lot more. And it's also because of market conditions. The chart action isn't strange. Yeah, we started at 2 cents and we came down to, I think here, like 8 cents. And we are now at around 6 cents, a little bit less, which isn't crazy. Yeah, we're just discovering the baseline. This is the baseline, I think. We could go down a little more even, but it all has to do with market conditions. Yeah, normally, if we were in a bad market at that time, I would have said, yeah, okay, let's wait for 10 cents or something like that. But at that time, a lot of us thought the market would start booming soon. So 25 cents could have been a great guess to buy in. Then we faked out a little bit to the upside and went down with market conditions, because the whole market went down, and it went down a lot. So it's not that crazy, guys. This is just normal price action. There's nothing scammy about this. There's nothing dumpy about this. This is just normal. And to prove it to you, to Aster, everybody loves Aster, yes? Did the exact same thing. It pumped 19th of September a lot. It went all the way up to 2.43 and went down to, where do we see here, around 86, 90 cents. Yeah, this is a wick. No, 90 cents. So Aster actually went down 60%. Why would you say STBL is a scam? But Aster is still a good project. STBL dumped harder because their market cap is smaller. This is a small cap. It's only a 30 million market cap. Aster is way higher. So where Aster dumped 60%, STBL dumped 90%. Let's have a look at PENGU, which is also at Binance. 0.03 cents. Started it, wicked all the way up to 0.07 cents, which is like 15, 16, 17x. I don't know, I didn't do the math. This is just quick. And it went down a little bit, but it started pumping again. It did the 3, 4 pumps even. Shortly after, it went down a little bit, but great market conditions in December kept on pumping all the way into early January and then dumped. Yeah, dumped a lot. If we fast forward until now, you see that again in August we pumped up with PENGU and then down. So you see, these price charts, if you have a look at this PENGU chart, you could say the same. Rocked, scam, don't buy it. Well, everybody knows PENGU is actually a great token. I own PENGU. I bought it here recently because I missed the first one. I thought, well, I'm not going to buy in that high. Then I made other choices, so I missed it again when it was at this point or something like that. And went up again, now it went down again, and for me this is proof it will do it again. So I bought at the bottom actually. Because to me, being at this bottom is a chance to buy. While most people are screaming scam, are screaming all kinds of horrible things which they can't even back up, because at X, if I ask someone, then, well, what's the problem? They never give me a good answer. So that's why I thought, let's make this video. Let's extend it a little bit. Let's talk about it a little bit so people can actually see what is a chart. Because people look at a chart and they think they can read a chart. It's all bollocks, isn't it? You have to know what is behind the chart. What makes these moves. That being said, I think the most important thing about a project is what it does, is the fundamentals. Do you like this project? Do you think it can grow? Do you think it can become a very big project? How's the TVL? Or do you expect a lot of future TVL? What partners does it have? How's the tokenomics? How's their staking mechanism? All these things are more important than immediate price action on a chart. The chart is there to support your theories. The chart can show you where to buy, where to sell. The chart is like the little history of the coin. What did it do previously? History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes, and that's why we use it. We think we can read where the coin will go. But this isn't your most important tool. Your most important tool? Well, it's your brain. You have to look if this is a good investment. What do you think? You're the investor, not the chart. Did you yourself get into STBL? Did you get into high, or did you get in at a great buy zone? Let me know in the comments. And did this video help you?